Hi guys, surprise! It's our Tuesday morning live. I did put this in the group, so hopefully you're going to join me from there. We're going to make pandan extract today, and it's super easy to make. It appears in a lot of recipes that are Asian. I'm going to Korea tomorrow night, which I don't think those guys use pandan over there, but I'll tell you, I'll let you know. But other Asian countries call it sort of referred to as Asian vanilla, and you would recognize the smell immediately. It's the smell of steamed rice, it's the smell of desserts. It has a sort of a beautiful soft green color to it, and so when you use pandan extract in anything, it'll come through as a pretty green color. We are going to make something with it later on today, which is why we're making it as well. It's easy to buy in an Asian store, but it's quite expensive and it doesn't go very fast. So we're going to make our own today because we want to use a lot. So just to show you, this is purchased pandan leaves and it's frozen. It's not probably hard to get this in any Asian supermarket as a frozen product. I haven't seen it fresh. I've never seen it fresh, actually. I've seen it growing in the fields in Bali, but I haven't seen it fresh. So just buy it like that, keep it in the freezer, and it's easy. Now, even though that's frozen and been packaged, this is our lot that we're using now. I've had to literally unfold these, like thaw them out, unfold them, because all the dirt gathers in the folds. So you really need to wash them very, very carefully. So anyway, just make sure you give them a really good clean before you do this, make this. So we've got about, I don't know how many leaves we've got in there, but got a few. And then, we're putting some water in, and I'll put the recipe up later today. I'm just gonna, 300, let's say 300 grams. And then we're just going to blend it on high for 2 minutes. So it'll be noisy. If you've got any questions, write them up. Oops, no temperature. And up to 10. And it might get a bit spun around the blade, so we may have to open the lid and take it off. Boring. Tell you a joke, but I'm right, I'm freaked out. I'm just going to have a look. We're at the 1 minute mark, so I'm just going to have a look and see, make sure that nothing's caught around the blade. It actually looks pretty good. In fact, I'm okay with that actually. So I am going to scrape all the lid back into here. Probably, if you are doing it, do the 2 minutes, because you will get a better, you'll get more out of your leaves. All right, so what I'm going to do first is pour it through a pretty loose sort of sieve, but that's just to get the real solids out. It's all caught on the plate there. Very chunky. So you can see it's a bright green. And then you have to kind of press it through because there's lots of residue. I have to tell you, the other day I made this and then I served it as a tea to my husband in hot milk. And he'll eat anything, and I am not kidding. And he was like, what is this grass clippings tea? I can't drink it. And he didn't drink it, which is really surprising because he will literally drink or eat anything. Okay, just a little bit more out.
You mean the pulp?
No. So the extract. I made like a tea with the extract because it doesn't last very long. It separates quite quickly. And I mean, you can shake it up again, but you know, ideally, you probably want to use it the day you make it pretty well. So, and you can see that's quite pulpy. So I might use another bowl. I need a clean bowl. You don't want to use that, but I'll use another bowl because we're going to strain it through the nut milk bag as well, just to be doubly sure. So, and if you don't have one of these, I'm selling these now on my site. I used to sell them and I'm selling them again, and they're fantastic for everything. This manky kind of colour is what happens when you do turmeric and, you know, all sorts of other colours. So we're about to add green to the mix. So straight through, and I'll probably end up with green hands as well. And then this is literally going to catch the stuff that the sieve didn't catch, and you can see there's like not very much, but it caught like the finer amount. And now you can use it like this immediately if you wanted to, but we're going to add a little bit of sweetener and some salt and some vanilla just to make it a sweet pandan paste, or extract. But if you wanted it to be used in some savoury applications, just leave it like this, keep it in the fridge, shake it up when it separates, and you know. But we're going to cook it a little bit as well, just to reduce it somewhat. A little bit of sugar, pinch of Murray River salt, which we love, and then the lid's going on. And I'm using the spatter guard. Ooh. And if you want to keep the bright colour, you keep the temperature down, but we want to remove some of the liquid, so I'm going to put it right up to aroma. And the colour will probably change a little bit because of that. Just on speed 1. And that's it. And then from there you can use it from your fridge. The cooking process at a higher temperature will actually help it keep longer, but the flavour does start to diminish a little bit. So I think it's kind of one of those things, you make it for the recipe, you're making it for that day, use it, and if you've got any left over, make grass clipping tea with it. What do you reckon? Any questions on this one? Has anyone been to Korea? Tell me your stories if you've been to Korea. And yes, South Korea, obviously. Going for 10 days. I'm meeting my sister-in-law there who loves K-dramas. So you might see some crazy stuff because apparently you can dress up in the traditional dress of the Korean people, you know, old school, which no one needs to see, but she's so keen that we might be doing that. They have amazing food there. They have lots of baked goods, which I find really fascinating, and I'm sure that you know, I'll be showing lots and lots of photos. So make sure you get onto Instagram, which is the first port of call, but then it'll all filter through to Facebook as well. No questions? All right, well, I'm not going to make you wait for 3 minutes or 4 minutes. Have a great day. If you want to make pandan paste or pandan extract, there's a recipe coming at you today, so go check it out. And I'll see you when I get back from Korea. Bye.